Thought I'd give you a tour of Dinnington High Street lights, but I ought to come to this corner first to explain why I believe we have the lights. We're outside what is now the Venus restaurant, which is sort of a Greek restaurant, but originally it was actually the Dean's family who started the Christmas lights from what I remember, and I'll show you around the corner where they had a big display, but this is all we've got as a display now on the Venus. Nothing like the old Dean's family. So when Dean's had the restaurant here, on top of the roof just there, they used to have a reindeer Father Christmas sleigh and also a Christmas tree, and it was all brightly lit up, and they also used to get in some celebrity to do the big switch on. So it's not actually on there anymore, now it's the Venus, or it's died off over the years, but the lights have remained, as you can see. So we're outside St Leonard's Church just here. Just across here, people will probably remember the Falcon pub. It's been closed down for probably about 20 years, and it should be a Thai restaurant now. I'm shocked that the Thai restaurant's not actually open at night, unless it's not open anymore. So I don't know what's going off here. Does it shut at night? Which I didn't know. Thought this would be a prime time because we are about 5 o'clock. So let's have a walk down. So there may be some more Christmas festivities outside St Leonard's Church, but at the moment there's nothing there at the moment. But we've only got one pub left in Dinnington, and that's been closed since lockdown. That's the Squirrel. They're spending an awful lot of money on the Squirrel at the moment, so hopefully that'll be reopening for Christmas. But other than that, we've just got a couple of working men's clubs, or Dinnington Village Club. We've got the Silverdales, and then we've got the Snooker Club. The rest of the pubs in Dinnington have all shut. So tomorrow it says 8 AM till 8 PM for the annual Christmas festival. It's shut. I'll just come round a bit more. So I don't know if the festival's on all day, but it is tomorrow. Well, last year I think they had that much rain that they didn't close the road down in the end. But we're on the main high street now. I'm hoping I can just get down it before it starts raining. So I've noticed right at the bottom there's some stuff going off in the memorial garden down there. But Dinnington's High Street's been hit a couple of times. Once when the pit closed and we had the miners' strike, and also when all the banks shut down. And now you can actually see we're getting a banking hub back. It's going to be a post office as well. That's a bit of a shocker as well. So there you can see the new banking hub. It's about to open, but we'll just carry on down the high street. So we were supposed to have a £10 million development on our market area, and it's coming, but it's been very delayed. Now Rotherham's looked after their own town centre first, and us on the periphery get ignored. So they've spent £48 million on a new hotel and cinema that wasn't really required. Well, it's not what a council should be providing. But here is where our markets are. They're going to take this frontage out and they're going to do up the market area, and I think they'll put the stalls away at night. So there's about 10 million quid being spent on that, and he's probably going to start sometime in the new year when they knock this down. Well, I've just had to tweak the light down on it because it picks the lights out just above the decoration, so hopefully you're getting a good view of the lights. So I don't really know what the fare is on the high street tomorrow, but they're shutting it down, and rather than doing up the market area, what I prefer to see is that we have the market on the high street anyway, and they just put the stalls out every weekend. So just here you've got Constable Lane, and you'll have seen on the BBC News a couple of times where we had Rishi Sunak and Sajid Javid on this spot promising us money for the high street. Bit of a display down there. Now if it goes by the other festivals, this is the Lyric, and there's usually something going off in the Lyric to do with Father Christmas. But if I can get any more details on the exact time tomorrow of the fair, I'll put them in the description. I did notice, and I've gone past it now, where we had a pound stretch in Dinnington. It's been empty for years, quite a large location. I've just noticed it's been sold, so that could be a positive development. There's too many shutters down on the high street, and we do need to do something, I think, or our government needs to do something to encourage more people to open on the high street. I don't know if they're paying business rates and whether they're too high, and whether the rent's too high on the properties with the footfall, because compared with when it was a mining town, the footfall's so poor on the high street now. Just had to turn the camera off while I cross the road, but you can see another sign saying just there that the road's shutting off. Like I say, rather than spending 10 million on the high street, I'd rather see 10 million spent on the actual shops than a market area. Improve the shop frontages and the footpaths and things like that, and just shut it off like they're doing for the Christmas fair. I've been saying this for years, but when we get to the bottom of Dinnington it'll stop, and then when you get to Lawton Common you'll get the same lights back along Lawton Common. So we're just getting down to the Remembrance Garden, so I'll just cross the road and show it you. But there's plenty of free parking in Dinnington if you want to pop along to the Christmas Festival fair tomorrow. We're just outside the resource centre just there. Used to be the old Dinnington Stoop for the miners. The squirrels down here. And we also had, anybody remember the Nelson, Bambi's, Green Dragon? That was down here, but that's now more flats. We lost the Lawns Hotel, Falcon, you know, so for a working class area there's not a lot left. Now we are in the Coronation Park, and I did notice a Christmas tree. As you can see, there is a Christmas tree. Should be able to see it, but it's not lit up. Don't know how well you can see that from where you are. There's also going to be a Happy Christmas. I think it's facing the wrong way. You can see a bit of a Christmas thing there, but people driving up and down the high street's not really going to see it unless they're actually in the garden, which don't make sense to me. I'll just see if I can show you from the other side. But Dinnington Town Football Club play across there. They've got a modern, one of these artificial football pitches, are doing quite well, top of the Central Midlands League. Another view of the resource centre. Here's our cenotaph. There's a miner's wall just over there, whether you can see that very well in the dark, I don't know. I've just tweaked it down. And that's where the Christmas tree displays were. I think it's the wrong way. It's only going to be seen actually in the remembrance guide. It's going to say Christmas and that, but to me it needed to be on the roadside. So that's it, just a quick update from Dinnington. I'll put the information in the description of the exact time if I can find it tomorrow. But I'm sure if you come down after lunch, you'll be able to come to the fair on the high street tomorrow. So that's over and out from Dinnington. If you can like the video, follow the channel and click on notifications for new videos in the future. I can just see some more snowflakes along here as well. They're not lit up at the moment. So it probably look nice when it's done. Over and out.